welcome to Yoga with Carolyn. I'm super excited today. We're going to work on some twists. Why twists? I figure it's the last day of April. This is most of us get released from our stay-at-home orders tomorrow. So I feel like if we twist out April and we be open for new things in May, maybe really good things will come our way, right? So with our twists, I want you to think about the lengthening in the spine first and then the twist second. So the twist is to, it will aid in digestion, and it will also help if we do it correctly with low back pain. So we want to make sure that's where that lengthening comes in rather than that twisting and trying to torque the spine. So today I want you to either roll up the back of your mat or grab a blanket for our first couple of twists as we just warm up the body now. I've got my little blanket, I'm going to sit on it, see that I'm just on the edge. And this allows my knees to release, and it allows my spine to be able to lengthen and get my pelvis right underneath my shoulders. So with that, I want you just to take a deep breath in and exhale completely. And then the next thing that we're going to start to think about is 2 inches above our navel is an upward lock. It's called an Uddiyana Bandha. Now we want to engage that so that our back can twist. So it feels like it has the support from our core in order to give us that twisting motion without, again, torquing the back. So let's sit up nice and tall and take those arms up overhead on an inhale. As we exhale, let's release our right hand, reach over and out with that left. We're just stretching out those side muscles and creating space. Inhale as we come up. Exhale as we switch, reaching that right hand over. And let's come all the way up. Interlace our fingers. We're just going to flip those palms and create more space right here. As we exhale, we're going to twist to that right side. Bring that left hand across. So again, we're going to start to engage that Uddiyana Bandha. Take that left hand to that right knee. And my right hand is behind me. I'm up on my fingertips to help create that length. Now let's start to look over that right shoulder. Breathe. Come back to the center and then look over the left shoulder. We're going to go back to that right side one more time. Just notice what happens as we move the head. As our twists get deeper, we hold our breath, come back through the center, and look over that left shoulder. Let's come back to our center. We're going to take those arms above our head, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Bring that right hand to that left knee, left fingertips behind us. So starting out with our gaze going over that left shoulder. Coming back to our center and over that right. Now notice that I lost my Uddiyana Bandha, and I still got my core engaged. Look back over that left shoulder. Come back through our center. Look over that right one more time. Come back to our center. Take those arms above our head. And exhale, let's release. So I don't know if you are like me, but your schedule has really changed the last month, leaving us more time to eat out of boredom. So we want to kind of maybe wring that out in the next twist. Notice that digestion, that core, our gut. Let's wring it out and give ourselves some help in the elimination process, right? So we're going to come onto our hands and our knees and just move that blanket off to the side. Now I want you to curl under your toe or walk ourselves into a kneeling plank. We're going to curl under our toes. We're going to find a down dog. And I just want you to pedal out your feet for a moment. Just warm up the legs. Now let's step our left foot in between our hands, and we're going to come down onto that right knee. We're going to drop into that right hip here as we sweep those arms up. Now we're going to engage our glutes and keep that core engaged as well. We're going to twist with a gentle twist. We're going to bring our right hand to the left knee and this right hand, our left hand to our left hip. So again, my core is engaged, my glutes are fine. Why do I need my glutes? Again, it supports the spine, allows me to twist and not have an over twisting and find that release in the back. Now let's come back through our center and fold. We're going to curl under our right toes as we step our left foot back. Find our down dog. Again, we can pedal out, we can rock our hips. And then step the right foot in between our hands. Come down onto that left knee. Let's take those arms up. So we're here. We're going to engage that Uddiyana Bandha. Fire up our glutes. And then bring that left hand to the knee, that right hand to the hip. So I'm drawing that shoulder onto my back on that right side. I feel lengthened. And I can feel the twist in my my intestines, right? Helping with that elimination. One more breath. And let's come back to our center. Find our fold. Curl under our left toes. That right foot is going to step back. We're going to step that left foot forward one more time. And we're going to find a little different twist. And again, I'm giving you several twists. We're going to take those arms above our head. Again, engaging that core right above the belly button. Glutes firing. So they're lifting, they're engaging. We're going to release our right hand and reach up with our left. So maybe this is easier for us because our hand is on the ground. Maybe we feel more stable. Now we're going to release our left hand, curl under those right toes. Left foot steps back. Find that down dog. Right foot steps forward. Come down onto our left knee. Let's take those arms above our head. Again, the core, the glutes, and then release our left hand. We're going to reach open and up with that right. You want to sink in, keep the front knee over the ankle or slightly behind. And I'm always lifting. I'm supporting my spine by using my core muscles here. Let's come back, releasing that right hand. Curl under our left toes, right foot steps back. Again, find that down dog. We can pedal out our feet a little bit. Now we're going to step our left foot in between our hands. And we're going to come all the way up. Now we've got a revolved triangle. So our triangle normally looks like this, but we're going to twist this time. Now, revolve triangle a little bit more. I can step my right foot in. I'm going to square my hips to the front of my mat. Take my arms above our head. And I'm going to release my right hand to my shin or maybe the floor. Again, if I start to feel any torquing, pulling, I'm going to walk back up. Now if I have a book, I didn't tell us we needed that at the beginning, but if we have one handy, we can grab it. So I'm just going to leave my right hand to my left shin. My legs are strong, and I'm going to reach my left hand up. So again, my core is working, my glutes are firing. I'm feeling my spine be lengthened. Let's come back to our center. Reach up, let's fold. We're going to step our left foot back. Find our down dog. Now I'm in a smaller down dog because I didn't move my right foot back, and that's okay. So I'm just going to bring my right foot forward. That left foot is going to pivot to a 90 degrees. Take those arms up. Again, it would be like this. Now we're going to rotate. Bring that left hand down to reach that right arm. So my spine is lengthened, my back is flat. I'm twisting open. And maybe I can go deeper without compromising the spine. One more breath. And then come back to our center. Let's find our fold. We're going to curl under the left toe, step the right foot back, find our down dog. Come down onto our hands and knees. So this next one isn't a super big twist, but I like it because it gives us more like an upper body twist versus that lower body twist. So we're going to come onto our hands and knees, and we're going to root down through the palms, tops of the shins, and we're going to extend our left arm to the sky, reaching it up. As we exhale, let's thread it under, thread the needle. We're going to press down through that right hand, and because we're working on the twist, I'm just going to keep my right hand here so I get that bigger, deeper twist. Now it's moved from like my intestines to a little bit more of my stomach, my lungs. Just what I'm looking for today. Bringing out all old stresses, worries, viruses, and letting May bring us new stuff. Now let's slide that right hand back, and we're gonna unthread that left. Let's stack that left hand underneath our shoulder. right hand underneath our shoulder. We just did that side. So left hand is underneath the shoulder, that right arm is reaching up. Exhale, let's thread it under, coming on the back of that right arm. Press down into that left hand. And just breathe. Notice where we feel the twist. Make sure our back doesn't feel squished. It's a real technical term right there. How about compressed? Give me one more big breath. Exhale completely, really sink into that twist. And then let's slowly bring that right hand back. And we're gonna come back to seated. How are we doing? So we have a million variations of all this stuff that we could do. I wanted to keep it kind of simple. So we're gonna come back to the seated twist. But this one, we're gonna try to go a little bit deeper. I'm gonna bring out the blanket again, because I want to make sure that those hips, our back is really being able to extend. So I can fold over my mat. I can use nothing. I can use a block. Those are also very handy. Again, I just want to be on the edge of whatever I've put underneath. We're going to extend both of our legs, and we're going to flex the feet, sit up tall. We're going to cross our right ankle over that left knee. Now, if my foot and my glute can stay on the ground, then I can wrap that left leg around. So I'm going to push down through my right heel, kind of gets a little tension activation in my right glute. We're going to reach up through our left hand and bring that left elbow to the outside of our right knee. So again, I've engaged my Uddiyana Bandha. My glutes are not really working here. Now my left hand can go up or it can reach to the ground. My gaze can stay over my left shoulder. This time you can keep it straight. Or if you want a deeper twist that goes up to the neck, look over the right shoulder. So it's not how deep I can go, it's can I create space, length, and wring out the old. That's slowly unwinding. So we're going to start out again. Both legs straight, flex the feet. The left leg crosses over the right. I'm going to push down into that right heel, keep my left hip. My left heel. You know what I meant. Let's wrap that right leg if the right knee is agreeable and if those hips can stay down and that foot. So press down, lengthen, reach that right arm up, inhale, exhale, twist the other direction. Again, fingertips can reach to the floor, fingertips can reach up to the sky, gaze can go over the right shoulder, straight out, or over that left to continue that twist up the spine. Now, are you like me where you forget to breathe? Make sure you're breathing. So inhale, lengthen one more time. Exhale, see if you can twist slightly deeper. And if it doesn't physically happen, just release something else here. And let it slowly unwind. So we've done some gentle twists. I want to do one challenging twist before we come back down to the floor. So let's stand up. And we're going to do a twisted chair. So I'm going to start it facing you first, and I'll probably show you a side version. I like to bring my feet together if I'm really going to get into a deep twist. We're going to take those arms above our head. Inhale, exhale, shift our hips back. Find our chair, stay lengthened. Again, think Uddiyana Bandha. Now we're going to engage those glutes. We're going to take that left hand over to that right knee, take that right hand. So again, we're kind of like in that lunge. Or, if I can handle that deeper twist, I'm going to bring my left elbow to my right knee. I'm going to draw up, create the lengthening of my spine, create the core activation, squeezing the inner thighs I like to. Now my palms should be in the center of my heart and my elbows should stay stacked over each other. Slowly coming out of it. Let's rise all the way up, give those legs a break for a moment. I'm going to come the other direction. So again, feet together, lengthen, create that space. Inhale, exhale, sink back, find that chair. Bring that right hand to that left knee. Is that a little too stiff? No. So I had to make sure I can hang out here. Or bring those hands to the heart, bringing that right elbow. Again, create that strength so that the back will twist. Now, both sides are not created equally. I'm engaging my glutes, And I can wiggle my toes here. Breathing. One more breath. And then slowly come out of it. Let's try it all the way up again. And exhale. So let's say I'm just not ready for some super big twists, but I'd still like to twist, right? I can think about dividing my body in half from my belly button down and from my belly button up. So we can extend the arms and we can just twist to the right, back to the center, over to the left, back to the center. Maybe we just need to warm up our spine one day. Filling up on the inhale, coming back to the center, exhale, twist, and come back. Let's release. Or maybe I'm at work and I can't get on the floor and do all the twists, right? Maybe that's just all I need, right? To wring out, let go. Now we're gonna come back down to the floor. Couple options for you. So if we have that blanket handy, we can use it. And we're just gonna use this because our goal is not to end up in our biggest twist ever. It's to end up in a really useful, right? We're wringing out the old. Now this is a great place to stay a little bit longer, wring out even more. I like this when I'm feeling sick because I don't have to put a lot of effort into it. I can just sit here and breathe and let go. So I'm gonna take my blanket, if I have a block or my mat, I can roll it up. I'm gonna place it in between my legs down towards my shins, right? For this first time, we're just gonna keep our feet on the ground, take our arms out to a T, palms are gonna face up. And then start to drop those knees over to that right side, keeping our left shoulder blade. Now why did I put the blanket in there? So I don't put extra stress on my back. This keeps my hips a little more in alignment. Gotta adjust, slide out. Here we go. And I can be here for a while. Now my gaze can go straight up at the ceiling or over to those left fingertips, adding a little bit extra. Do we like this? Do we feel the release in the back, maybe the opening across the chest and shoulders? Saying goodbye to old and welcoming the new. Let's come back to our center. We're going to take our knees to that left side. Let that right shoulder really just root into the ground. Oh, there goes my mat, my blanket. Not going to adjust it, I'm just going to stack my knees. So when I have that blanket and it completely supports, I feel more twist and less kind of a strain in the back. But maybe we're more twisty than I am, and you don't need it. Now let's come back to the center. This time we're going to go a little bit deeper, maybe adding on. I'm going to not use the blanket for this one. If my lower back is requesting, I can keep my feet on the ground. Even if my lower back isn't requesting, then I just want to be gentle, keep my feet on the ground. This time we're going to take our hands to goalposts or 90 degrees in the elbow. We're going to bring our legs to tabletop. Take those knees to the right side. Really keep that left shoulder on the ground. So we inhale, really fill up. As we exhale, bring it out. One more breath here. And then coming back to our center. And take those knees to the left. We still have that Uddiyana Bandha working for us. We haven't released it. We're going to let that right shoulder stay glued to our mats. Now if you have other variations of twists that you like, please add them on. They're very, very good for you. Let's inhale, coming back to our center. And then we're going to place our right foot to the floor and our left foot to meet it. I'm just going to take my left arm up over my head because that's the one closest to you, and I'm going to make my way to a comfortable seated position. And just sit up tall. Now, I'm hoping that we feel a little bit more lengthened because our back doesn't hurt. Maybe we find we're going to go to the bathroom a little bit more later. Maybe we find that we're just breathing a little bit easier, a little more relaxed, a little releasing, right? So sitting up tall, let's rest our hands on our knees. And then let's take that inhale all the way up. Exhale, drawing our hands to our hearts. Thank you all so very much for sharing your yoga practice with me today. The divine light in me honors and acknowledges the divine light in you. Namaste. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let us know if there's something you're working on, want to work on. Any way I can support you. And have a wonderful last day of the month.